Hello, everyone. We have the pleasure today to have one of our favorite producers associates in Novamar, Mexico, Cathie Smith LoCicero. Cathie, it's really nice to have you here, and I'm so excited to have this conversation with you. Thank you. So, Cathie, why don't we start and introduce yourself? Where are you from? Where are you based? And your experience, a great experience because you are a celebrity in the Mexican insurance industry.
I'm from San Diego, California, where my late husband and I had an insurance agency in Mission Valley for many years. And I came to Cabo San Lucas almost 40 years ago to join a real estate team because I spoke English and I was friendly. And I thought that was hysterical that they offered me a job. And at first I turned them down. But then I thought, why not? My husband had passed away of an unexpected illness very young. So I had nothing on my agenda for the rest of my life. So on a lark, I came down. Well, I sold the insurance business, came down here for a year, and was in real estate for many years. But I found that all of the houses I was selling in condominiums, nobody was insuring them. And people thought that they just couldn't get insurance in Mexico. And people said, oh, well, you don't need insurance because everything's made out of concrete and it doesn't burn down anyway. Well, I thought that was ridiculous because it's not just a house burning down. As I still say today, it's a house burning up. Even if your house is made of concrete, the inside of it can still burn up. And of course, having been an insurance agent before, I understand the liability of someone getting injured on my property, which is very important. We never want to take that kind of a risk. So I went to the head of immigration because I wasn't a citizen yet and asked him if I could become an insurance agent in Mexico. And he said, well, I've got a couple of immigration attorneys here. Let me ask them. So to make a long story short, yes, I could. I was only the third foreigner that was approved to be an insurance agent, and I had to show all of my previous credentials from California and Washington State, which miraculously I still kept in my documents when I moved here. So I went from nothing to number one in Northwest Mexico with Grupo Nacional Provincial the very first year I was in business because nobody was selling homeowners insurance here. So that was really amazing. And yes, I have become very well known here in Cabo San Lucas, especially for homeowners insurance, because I'm very conscientious about the coverages that I help people choose. And I'm extremely conscientious about explaining the deductibles. So although I always lie about my age, obviously, if I've been here for 40 years and started back in 1975, I say I used to be a young chicken. Now I'm an old turkey, but I'm still here.
Definitely a celebrity because of your professional career, the testimonials of your clients. And when we started this relationship with Novamar and Cathie Smith LoCicero, we knew that we were accomplishing a great step for Novamar in that part of Mexico. Cathie, what was the reason that you started working with Novamar, and how do you find Novamar to help your clients?
Well, having been licensed in now Arizona as well as Washington and California and Mexico, and I had direct appointments with many companies. But I sold my big agency in 2007 because it just became overwhelming to me. I wasn't having fun anymore. I had 2 offices and a lot of employees, and so I really missed being in direct contact with the clients, but also the logistics of dealing directly with companies and helping clients through the claims process. Most of my clients are expats. That's what I specialize in. Expats I could insure anyone, but I specialize in snowbirds and expats that own property here in Mexico. Most of them don't speak Spanish. I brought books with me and I diligently studied, and I do speak Spanish because I felt if I'm going to live in a country, I should speak the language. So I have been very frustrated with people who don't have that kind of a commitment. But dealing with a claim as a non-Spanish speaking person can be very frustrating, and people are, they always say, as you say, Roberto, you don't say you do it this way back home, because we don't. We do it this way here in Mexico. So my advantage of dealing with a broker such as Novamar, and especially Novamar, is that you have everyone in your office is bilingual. I'm the agent, but my clients can speak to you, and you have intermediaries there that can help them through the claims process. So that takes a load off of my shoulders, leaves me the time to produce more policies. Plus, it makes my clients confident that they have someone has their back and they're helping. And that's the most important part of the process. That you can sell anybody insurance, but when the proof in the pudding is when you have a claim, what happens.
And also, you have been working with the technology. You have your website. We are going to put right here on the screen, and your contact information. So how the people they find you is by the word of mouth, of course, because of your relationships, by your website. How the people they can be in contact with you?
Referrals build my business, and I'm fortunate that I've been here so long that a lot of my clients refer me to other people. So word of mouth, referral by clients. But surprisingly enough, I've got 2 Facebook pages. One is Cathie Smith Insurance, and one is just Cathie Smith LoCicero. And I find I get a lot more referrals and communication through my regular website, Cathie Smith LoCicero. That people love. I can put a post about something important about insurance, and maybe 3 or 4 people like it, and maybe somebody might make a contact. But I put a picture of the little Tasmanian devil tearing up my condo, and I get like 50 comments, and oh my God, that's so cute. But then I get referrals, and they say, Cathie is the best insurance agent. So actually, my personal Facebook page gets me more referrals for insurance than even my business Facebook page, which is amazing, but I love it.
Wow, that's great. So the people, they can find you your website to find the solutions for homeowners, for automobile, for boat, and they can find all these Novamar products and policies through your website, which is, can you repeat it again?
Cathie Smith Insurance. And I would also like to comment that on my website, there's an HOA link. And that's very important because so many homeowners associations, well, this is a tourist area. We're at the beach, but most of these big homeowners associations have Americans and Canadians in them. So they want to read it in English. And I think of course, insuring the structures is always very important. This is a hurricane zone, but the directors and officers' legal liability, I think, is the most important thing that anyone who's ever considering serving on a board, you must have that as part of your HOA before you serve on a board, because no matter how good of friends you are with your neighbor, you never know when they're going to sue you.
Right, and you have a great experience with working with HOAs. In fact, we are working together with your clients with the HOAs. We have also given seminars about the DNO to this community. So that's another big area where the people, they can approach to you and get your experience and advice on how to protect the condominium towers, also the board of directors of the HOAs as well. I'm pretty sure that we're going to have another conversation soon where you can tell us stories that can enlighten the experience of the people when they are investing in Mexico. So
I'd just like to make one more comment before we go.
Please.
Sabrina is an excellent office manager. Scarlett has helped me immensely with the homeowners. In your commercial lines department, they are excellent too. Everyone in Novamar, you are the best company I've ever dealt with all the assistance you give to a producer such as myself, and I want to thank you.
Thank you so much, Cathie. It's really our privilege. Thank you. All right, so we'll see you soon in the next one.
See you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.